everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 7 of Transformers Armada. Now, there is about a few more issues to go, so I'm going to do what I can. So, the comic starts off with Red asking time, 6:37. Not the time, Carlos. The time how long they've been in there. Oh, right. Yeah. 42 minutes. Alexis looks on her device, but then uses her binoculars. They're like, wrong, Alexis. I mean on a scale. That's not bad. This is. And so Megatron now has his powerful Star Saber at last. And he goes, yes! The power of 3 combined into the ultimate weapons. The Star Saber. I actually give the writers a bit more credit in adding in the Star Saber right away. Well, in it just got passed around like a toy. First it was Starscream, then it was Hotshot, and so on. And just then, Megatron says, Cyclonus, hey boss, that is one mean bit of minicon ironwork you're packing. Isn't it just? And so he says, I've been so long forgotten what it felt like to have a multiple power link. What with the Star Saber, I will end this war in a stroke. Cyclonus, you and Demolisher and Starscream? Where's Starscream? And so Starscream's been piled under and tries to get out and decides to go after the minicons, and Megatron mainly looks for him. And then the minicons are under the rubble saying, talk to me, Jolt. Right behind you, spark plug. Hard to tell. I can't see any sign of functioning, not that we're much better off. And so they decide on what to do. And just then, you've got the minicon military team saying, humans, tell me where you got that minicon Paralink pack. Oh no! And so we've got the Decepticons looking around, and Megatron mainly uses his Star Saber to show off his power, and finds Optimus' base like, what? Don't tell me, Megatron. And they're like, I'm assuming this is what Sparkplug was trying to warn us about, huh, Prime? You know, Jetstorm, Runaway, and Sonar, the whole minicon package deal. And they decide on what to do now. Meanwhile, Red and Alexis are talking about what's going on. They're like, Decepticon base, well then, really not much that we can do this there. What? But you're minicons, good guys, right? Like the Autobots. Fact is, we reject any sort of allegiance with the Decepticons or the Autobots. We pack our own causes. Now I'm sorry. This isn't our fight. Hold up. What do you mean it's not our fight, Red? No, I've had enough. And so he berates the minicons for their behavior, and he says, let's go and help our friends. This was very miserable, but do we have a plan? And so they decide on what to do. And just then the minicons decide they are going to help, and they're going to work with them, saying, we call ourselves the land military teams, and son, if you have us, we'd like to help you. And so Megatron mainly activates the Saber. Well, this one woman looks like she's doing a rain dance. And Megatron's like, he's forgotten all about us. It's like he's on this solo power trip all of a sudden, and we're yesterday's muscle. And so, Starscream and the others deciding what to do, and the Autobots show up, where Starscream says, he's all yours. Obviously now knowing that Megatron doesn't care about anything else, and he just wants to do this as satisfaction. And as a reminder, Leader 1, Power Link now! And yeah, strong arm in that, try and get the other minicons out, and we see the minicon team helping them out, And still got the battle with the Autobots and Megatron going badly. And he's like, "What's wrong with you, Leader 1? I should have crushed Prime by now. Instead, just give me more. More!" And so Optimus tries to use the Star Saber, but due to Megatron alternate, he says, "Ugh, I can't compel you. I won't try instead. I beg you, as an equal, help us." And so Optimus gets beaten by Megatron and says, "And it will break you. Goodbye, Optimus Prime." And just then Sparkplug power links with Optimus and says, "What? No!" "Yes, thanks, Sparkplug. I have the power I need to end this once and for all." And just then the Minicon military team show up and says, "Pick your targets and give the Autobots the team they need to power link. Better. Much better." And pretty much the team gain an advantage, and the Star Saber team and Star Saber Minicon team are back to normal, saying, "Air defense team, attack position. No! You were made to command. I order you to desist. This is a lost cause. You had it all, Megatron, and you let it slip through your fingers. Me, I'm out of here. Ugh! Decepticons, fall back. This isn't over, Prime." And so they fall back, and he's like, "Gone? Likewise, I'm afraid. Ditto." And so afterwards, Optimus says, "Relax, son. We'll carry on the good fight, but in our own way. Perhaps it's for the best. The way things stand, there's a balance of sorts right here, not to the tip end. Either way, I think we have an edge." So yeah, the story actually feels like an actual good story. It's a shame that Optimus didn't turn into a super form like in the cartoon, and I actually give the story some credit. It feels alright, so I give it a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.